Well, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
Good. How was your day? How was your day?
Long. Finally got the engine put back together that I was working
The
on
one
all
you've
week.
been working on forever?
Well, the one that was supposed to be done last week, but with the way the company's grown, we ain't had enough trucks to switch them out. So,
And what truck are you working on? Like what?
like a Ford Explorer,
and,
Ford Exploder.
Well, I mean, I guess you might as well say like what you do, who you work for.
Thomasville's fleet mechanic, only fleet mechanic, 144 trucks, something
Right.
like that.
You are the only mechanic, aren't you?
Yeah, from Richmond to New
I
Jersey
know.
to
Yeah, I was going to say. I see you in New
Hershey,
Jersey,
Pennsylvania.
New York sometimes. Well, no, you've been to New York. Yeah, you did work in New York, didn't you?
He sent me up there to buy a bumper
Oh, yeah.
for his daughter's fucking Porsche.
Just to buy a bumper, right?
Yeah, and that's back when I was, super poor, so my Zelle had a real low limit on it.
Yeah.
So he sent me the money. I got up there, the bumper was the wrong bumper, and so I got $3,000 of my CEO's money, and I can't send it back to him. I had to send it back to him in fucking increments.
Oh, like Zelle wouldn't let you do 3,000 at a time.
No.
When I first got
The
Zelle,
limit was like 900
when
a
I
day.
first got Zelle, I had a problem with that too. I mean, it only took like I don't know. Once they saw I had money coming in, but there were times I remember Zelle at one point. Like I don't think I could send like more than like 500 at a time. I think it was at one point.
Yeah, at that
was when
point
I
it was
first
like
got
9. Yeah, so I had to
Yeah.
send it back in like 4 payments.
Oh, like you couldn't even do 1,000.
No.
That is wild, isn't it?
Yeah. So here I am sitting because he's up to me and it was a cash transaction. Like I'm thinking it's a sketchy marketplace deal.
Yeah.
So I drive 5.5 hours to
So you
upstate
didn't really
New
know
York.
the guy you were about to meet.
I had
with?
no idea who these people were. Tom talked to him on the phone.
His name is Tom,
Tom,
right?
yeah.
So he was just like, yo, I need you to meet with this guy and get a bumper.
Yeah. He was like, see if it'll fit the Porsche.
I feel like they do like a lot of things like that with you. I just feel like sometimes it's like, hey, I need you to go to, sometimes you're in Rising Sun, like, hey, Rising Sun, I need you to go grab this.
Yeah,
or
because he's
whatnot.
got that property up
Yeah.
there. He's like, hey, go collect the rent.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You're the only fleet mechanic.
And the only mechanic.
But you love what you do though.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, please talk about how it was when you first started there because they were using you as not only a mechanic, but they were like, I need you to put some spackle up and all that stuff.
Yeah, the
But
ceramic
weren't you
tile.
getting paid like 2 different rates?
2 different. So I don't even know if I make this joke a lot recently because I finally got a work phone. I finally got a car.
You say you got 2
Yeah, I
phones
got 2
now.
phones.
Yeah.
One for the plug, one for the load. Anyway, and I finally got a credit card with my name on it because I've been using
Thomasville credit card.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had been using my supervisor's card for the last 4 years I've been there.
Wow.
Which makes sense being an addict. I
Oh,
fresh off the streets when I started there, so
Yeah.
they could dispute any charges.
Yeah.
But I mean, I spent, according to the CFO, $250,000 last year on that card.
Just on your card.
Just
on the card
just
you
on
were
truck
using.
maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can't. So I mean,
I don't think that number's that high.
well, the only reason I say it like that is because you're the only mechanic, right? And I didn't know anything about Thomasville. I'm not from here, but going to the Orioles games, I go to the Ravens, games. As soon as there's like a freaking tornado, the tornado's in my backyard, and it seems like Thomasville's already like there at the roof.
Everywhere.
Which at first I used to like actually bash on that, right? I mean, like, I wouldn't say bash on it. I always thought it was weird. I'm like, you guys were just going out there. But that was before I knew how Thomasville was and their reviews and how good of a company it was. It's actually kind of smart. It's not like they're forcing their way in there. They get there, and because of their quality, somebody explained it to me as like, I mean, every company would explain it that way, but they wanted to get out there first before like a shitty company gets out there, which totally makes sense and whatnot, but it is kind of wild. Like, I used to see like, the storm is still going on. You would go out there and inspect the roof. I would see,
help
I
them
would
with the
see
temporary
Mikey
services.
and all them like already on Facebook, like we're going here or and all that stuff. And it's kind of cool. Like man, when there's a storm, y'all are jumping on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the Gaithersburg, that tornado we had probably about a year ago, that took, I think it took a roof off of a house and put it at like an elementary
Actually,
school or something.
that's where my job was today, in Gaithersburg.
And,
right in that by Rockville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out that way.
Yeah.
But the temporary crews were busy
Yeah.
dealing with other stuff from the storm.
Yeah.
So they sent me out there with a couple other guys just to have our presence in the area.
Yeah.
And I mean, we set up a table. We were giving out, snacks and drinks and phone chargers and just trying to help the community.
Oh, I do remember you doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
one of the jobs that they signed, this tree, thing must have been like 80 foot tall. I mean, it was bigger than this area that we're sitting
Yeah,
here,
I do
and
remember
it
that. Yeah.
fell smack down the middle of the house. Like it had to be cut and craned out of the house. But I mean, the lady was so worried about her. She was a gardener. She must have had 500 small and large potted plants on her back deck.
Yeah.
And we moved every single one of them because when they cut the way the tree was sitting, the branches, the limbs that come off of it, it was gonna fall smack on the deck where all of her plants were.
See, man, like, so that reminds me. So when I was in 8th grade, she's actually considered my high school sweetheart. I met her in middle school, and we like started talking in 8th grade, and I was like her first boyfriend. Like her parents used to be like, "This dude's wild. You've never kissed a guy before." Like I was stepping into like a real like virgin in all ways woman, right?
Yeah.
But the sad part about it was that she had a grandfather and a grandmother and her great grandmother. The grandfather had just happened to be in the kitchen, but there was a tornado in Cecil County in Rising Sun where I lived. And this is when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, so that makes it like 2004-ish area. The tree came down on their house and killed them. Oh. Not the grandfather, but the great grandmother and the grandmother. So, and I do solar, so obviously a lot of the houses were not surrounded by trees, right? And if they do, they get them taken. I mean, you got to have sunlight. You can't have shade, but everybody loves to live in the woods and all that, but dude, you never know when that tree could possibly come down. Right.
If you're not out there inspecting the health of the tree, which in reality, who
and
checks
then there was
their
a
trees?
tornado that happened. Who can predict that? And I got some buddies that work in tree climbing. Dude, that job's insane. You ever see how they do it?
I see the TikToks and everything.
Like they climb up there. First of all, they got these spurs.
Just the spikes.
Yeah. And not only that, right? As they're cutting, they got people in the ground that got like they're pulling
the
on
ropes
it
and
to try to control it from
control the fall.
I've seen some mishaps.
Oh, those are the ones that show up on my TikTok.
Right? Yeah, we don't see the successful ones, right? That's how it's boring to watch. That's how the algorithm works. But that's a crazy job.
Oh, absolutely.
But but then again, though, I guess I'm a solar, and I am growing electrically, but if you put me like on a house to do electric work, I can do the basics, but anything out that I don't know. But you put me on like a job that's getting solar installed, I can do it just like that. So it's kind of like what I've like bred into. And those guys, if they start young in a career like tree, that's all they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they make good money. You gotta make good money, dude.
Right.
I would think
you're out
so,
there risking
right?
your life.
Yeah, and this is where Thomasville also came involved. I wanted to ask you about this one time. So, I'm 35 years old and I've had a lot of jobs, and I always I've done like air duct cleaning, I've done like rug cleaning or storm damage and like jobs like that. And my dad's a painter, right? And there'll be like damage, and every single time I never understood what the big deal was. It's like you got your people that pay out of pocket. They'll be like, yeah, this homeowner's paying, but anytime somebody says it's an insurance job, their eyebrows and their eyes light up. Can you get way more money out of insurance?
I have no idea.
Because you're the mechanic side of Thomasville.
Yeah, so I go out on jobs.
Yeah.
But it's as a tech. It's
I know you're as a tech.
In the estimator or billing or collections.
Yeah, I just always see everybody's eyes get lit up when they say it's an insurance job, because I feel like I guess you could charge them or
not even maybe so much charging them more.
You're definitely
it's a conscience thing too. You're not. These people are in a crisis. Their house is burnt down, or the pipe busted, and they got 4 foot of water in the basement. So you're not taking $10,000 out of their pocket.
We just got off the phone with my dad, and he, I guess their pipes burst. Remember with like those 2 weeks where it didn't get above freezing after that ice storm, their pipe burst, and my dad. You can see where I get the autistic traits from my dad. We just got off the phone with my dad like 15 minutes before you got here. And he goes, guess when I last showered? His last shower wasn't until since this past Sunday.
His pipe burst.
Yeah, wow. So that in the house, just in the bathroom and leakage and all that stuff. So they got the insurance claim. They getting like $4,000 or $5,000 for it. Long story short, so my dad's bathroom's been out of commission, and he has to go upstairs and shower. And my whole life living in that house, I can't even think of a time
many
my
times
dad
he's
had.
been up there?
My dad hasn't showered since Sunday because he doesn't want to shower in the upstairs bathroom.
man.
And then he's trying to explain to us that like, hey, I'm using wipes in the groin area. I'm wiping my butt. I'm keeping myself clean. He
I think my
says.
mother used to call those hoe baths.
And then
you know?
he said, "You would think my hair is wet. It's so greasy." I'm like, "Dad, that's kind of
man.
disgusting. Why don't you go wash your ass?"
Sure,
Dad?"
Lisa's got some dry shampoo or something out there.
Well,
like,
that's what Brittany said too. She goes, "This is a situation you need dry shampoo or go shower." My dad's like, "It was a good basketball game. Come on at 7. I'll wait till tomorrow." Or whatnot.
yeah, apparently there is a good game on.
But
tonight.
yeah, my dad wouldn't hasn't showered because he doesn't want to shower upstairs. You know what
that's
I mean?
crazy.
And there's nothing wrong with that bathroom. That bathroom was redone like 15 years ago, so it's like
It's not his bathroom.
Exactly,
I get it.
it's not his bathroom,
I can't
you
share
know?
over my own home throne.
Yeah, and then this conversation came out. He goes, "Yeah, back in my days when I was using, man, I went 11 days without showering." And Britt and I looked at each other
11
like,
days. That's
nothing. 11 days is nothing, you
Man.
know? How about not shitting for 11 days? Oh, man. And you just know.
Record's 21 for me.
21? I never
21.
got that high.
Almost ended up in the hospital.
Dude, well, that's funny you say that because I've seen X-rays and they say people are constipated. And you can actually see like the turd.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure it was like that. So dude, I was so backed up, I was shitting out my mouth.
oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like-
I get it's not
I mean,
really, but
I was ill
but
one day and I threw up and it looked and smelled like shit.
That's insane.
Like, I swear to God, I shit
it's
out my mouth.
That's believable. I'm telling you, for people who've been there, you know what I mean. That shit
remember,
just builds up.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I remember like it was yesterday, the Econo Lodge on Washington Boulevard. We had just got back, and we're making our way up because we were on the second floor, making our way up the stairs, and I lean over the railing, and yeah.
That's so crazy times, man. It's crazy times. And like I know, like when I was out there using and I haven't gone in like 2 weeks, I knew I was gonna hurt and I knew it was clogging the toilet.
Oh,
you know,
bro.
dude. You know, like and like it's so painful. It's like gets so painful at the point where you're like, I don't even want to shit because I know it's gonna hurt.
Right. So you do more so it doesn't hurt, but then you can't.
And then
like,
but then you can't keep it in you. But anyway, Caleb, I don't know if you know, but like I guess it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, Willow had stomach problems and she hasn't been going to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
They showed the X-ray. She actually had a turd being built
was
up.
fully
You could see it in
impacted.
the X-ray.
I mean, that's what happened to Jesse. From
Yes, that's
eating all
right.
the fucking-
Oh yeah, I
the
picked him up from the
mayonnaise.
hospital.
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that
Yeah.
now. Yeah, that shit just builds up.
They actually had to. I mean, it wasn't a surgery, but they had to go in and remove it.
I mean, I've seen
You
like
had to have a not surgery, but it's a procedure
procedure
there
done
we
on
go.
something. I just remember he said for like 2 or 3 days he was shitting
Water.
out water and lube or whatever
Yeah.
it was, you know, and that's insane, right? That's insane. But anyway, we brought up Cecil County, and I know I'm from there, but we both got married there,
We did.
right? You know, beautiful wedding. Your wedding was beautiful. I enjoyed my wedding as well. I think both of our weddings
So-
were awesome.
Brittany's gonna come in for saying this. I think you enjoyed your wedding more than I enjoyed mine.
Well, I think so. I enjoy. Well, I was part of your wedding, and I was at a wedding, so it was already enjoyable for me.
It's also easier for you to let loose.
Yeah,
Than it is for me.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
But-
that night is your night, right?
Right.
You know,
But-
and like, unfortunately, also though, I think what played a part in that was like, so when I got married, our circle was still like,
Super tight.
you know, and I'm not saying our circle's not tight. It's just that we've grown. We have other responsibilities. Some people get on each other's
don't-
nerves. I
My
get it.
wedding was like the final straw for a lot of
Which is kind of.
ties in our group.
I don't want you to look at your wedding that way. You know, people were in your
Wasn't
wedding.
the final straw. It's just when
it was
the
kind of like.
decisions were finally
Well,
made.
like I have more responsibilities. I'm okay with not seeing you every week.
Right.
Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't. There's not anybody I don't
I
like.
have no animosity towards
Yeah, but I think so. I guess
not anybody
I
that was
can
at the
see
wedding.
what you're saying. You think I enjoyed mine more. Like I know I'm more personable, more loose, and all that. But I also felt like that. At least the girls, they had some fucking tension. Dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, did they not or what?
Bruh.
I feel like they were fighting every day about the wedding, and all of us are like, "Yo, when's the Bachelor weekend?" You
Right,
know
that's
what I
all we're
mean?
worried about.
You know what I mean? And we're all happy for you and all that, and also though at my wedding, it's just the way I'm bred and all that. I wasn't. I mean, I was nervous, but like I was having more fun with it.
So the wedding, I'm talking the after party,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
reception.
yeah.
Like you were able to, you cut loose, you were cutting it up on the
Oh,
dance
yeah,
floor.
yeah.
I don't have that kind of confidence.
Yeah.
Well, I'm too stiff.
I don't know, bro.
I don't
Your
know.
wedding
I
was
never
awesome.
know what to do
I
with my
just want
hands.
you to know from somebody that was there, not because
Oh,
I
dude,
was
great.
part of it, your wedding was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude.
But has, at least for Brittany and I didn't think I was gonna look at marriage this way, but I thought it was just gonna be like, we got a ring on, it's just gonna continue.
Nothing
life.
would change, right? That's.
But I mean, Brittany and I don't know, man. Tying the knot is like legitimately tying the knot. There's definitely a difference between marriage and just being with somebody.
Especially
At least
when
in
you
my
hold
eyes.
it to the standard that marriage is meant to be held.
Yeah, exactly.
That
you know
there
what I
is
mean?
no turning back
Yeah,
from this point.
yeah. You're supposed to work
Come
through
hell or
all-
high water,
Yep.
we're gonna figure it out.
Yep. You're gonna go through ups and downs as long as you work together, you know. But the cute part was when you first saw Zoe.
Oh my God, I cried like a baby, dude.
Yo, I almost I'm actually getting teared up thinking about it. I cried
Dude, me
too when
too,
I
me
saw
too.
when I saw
Like my eyes are getting
when I
heavy.
saw you two, you know.
Yeah.
I had my son. Brittany was pregnant, so Iris obviously
yeah.
wasn't born, and
Brittany was pregnant with Iris. Anyway.
with
yeah.
Iris then, yep, and yeah, we had
Adam
we
got
had
beat
Iris
up on
like
the way to your wedding.
what's that?
Adam got beat up on the way to your wedding.
Oh my gosh, that's right, dude. The one guy I didn't think was gonna be late.
Right.
He was
He was
late,
late and
dude.
bloody.
Was it? He had scratch marks on his neck. Oh man, I don't want to give too much detail, but my gosh, that dude went through. He missed the pictures until the
did.
very end. He got in towards
He got in
the
the
end.
last couple.
He got in the last
And-
couple.
Bro, I owe you an apology for them.
The
My
glasses.
prescription glasses, I didn't, dude, they were so dark in the pictures. I looked like such an
I
asshole
remember,
to stand out.
they kept saying like, "Hey, no sunglasses." And you're like,
these aren't
"These are my
sunglasses."
prescriptions. They just get tinted in the sunlight."
Bro, I didn't
dude."
realize they got that dark
Bro,
until
y'all
I saw the photos.
Have you
and
not
I'm like,
worn them since then?
So I left them in the truck.
Yeah.
Over the summer, or like one hot day in the summer, and it melted the transition. So it's just the whole thing's all wavy
They
and
fuck
shit.
it up and all that.
Yeah.
Because dude, Caleb and I always make jokes like that all the time. Like, Charles felt so bad for them pictures. I don't look at them that way.
I
know,
do.
I don't at all. I think it's awesome. It makes a real good story too. I mean, you
Right.
just got glasses, right? And I know what that feels like when you first get glasses.
Finally able to see
right?
again,
Yeah,
like-
exactly. The color purple, it would stand out more. And I remember when I was sitting in there, right, and they gave me the contacts and the glasses. I remember as soon as I put them on, they were like trying to talk to me, like to finish the paperwork, and I just wanted to look at everything.
Look at everything,
because
right.
like I was in denial for years that my eyes were bad.
Eyes as bad
You
as
know
they
what
are.
I mean? Like especially when I got that
100%.
brand new TV, I thought the settings were wrong. I'm like, yo, I got the TV like in 2023 or whatever. I'm like, yo, it's 2023, brand new. Why isn't this?
Why does it look like
screen-
Nintendo 64?
I should be able to see these guys' freckles and pimples on their
Right.
face, and everybody's like, yo, dude, your TV's pretty damn clear, man. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, there's something up here. And then I finally got my glasses. I mean, when they told me when I was 5 years old that I had 20/20 vision, I just carried that with me my whole life.
I
dude.
just rolled with
You
it.
know what I mean? And I'm sitting back like this, dude, and my eyes are getting high, and they're like, yo, you sure you don't need glasses? And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good, man. You know, it's just the way you're telling me you don't have to squint this far? And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I was just in denial about it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about the whole glasses thing. I do have the picture on my I look at it all the time, dude. When I especially that we don't see each other, or at least our circle as much as we did, man. I still look at that pictures and I'm just like, man, you guys are my boys, man.
Absolutely, dude. The bachelor parties were.
The bachelor weekends?
Both of
Dude,
them.
how about
Wow.
this, man? When, I'm mooning everybody. Well, we have like a 4-hour
Oh,
ride, right?
Tell me how you got your-
Oh, man. So I
name
have a
that's gonna go
4-hour
down in
ride,
history.
and I know, and I have a hairy butt, right? My hair doesn't just grow; it's like grows from the inside of the hole and out. Like the roots are. It's
like a butt-
hole.
yeah,
Yeah. So everybody's like, "Yo, you got poop on your butt," and I'm like, "No, bro, it's just dark hair, dude. I'm a dark dude." And every time I moon somebody, and they're like, "Yo, bro, there's no way."
Justin wouldn't let it. He wouldn't
And
let
I
it
was
go.
like, and I'm dumb enough to be like, I'll show you right now. I got no
I'll prove
proof.
it.
Yeah, I'll show you right now. And everybody said, go ahead. And a couple of y'all got your phones out. And let me tell you, man, when I wiped my butt in front of
You
all
saw
y'all,
it.
I saw the poop. I showed everybody. I knew my life was done right then
Over.
and there, dude. And that was just, somebody's got a video of that somewhere.
I know Edward's got it.
Oh, that's who it was.
He's-
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got to have
He's the
it.
keeper of all
And I
things,
mean, the
like-
laughter you can hear in the background
Oh
is
my God,
everybody
I
is
was
high-paced
dying,
screaming.
dude.
There's some people are gagging, they're laughing so hard, but That I've ever since that day, I definitely wipe so much better now. I don't just use wipes
glad it
once
was a
every
learning
2 times, dude.
experience.
I use wipes every single
Every
time
single
now,
time,
dude.
I don't feel
Like,
clean if I don't.
especially I have kids, I have no excuse not to use a wipe.
Right, you got packs of them laying around the house.
Packs,
Dude, I
dude.
buy them by the box just to fucking have
See,
them.
I just thought I was a clean guy, and I'm not that type of guy to have a girl play with my butthole. So you know
No,
what I
me
mean?
either. Like, yeah.
But Brittany's butthole better be clean.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't want to specks of toilet paper when I'm looking down at it.
yeah,
You know?
and it's funny that both of our wives are named
Brittany.
But we know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't seen your Brittany's butthole.
I'd hope not. I mean,
No, I
there's
obviously
some
haven't.
Polaroids of it.
Oh yeah.
Your wife's seen it, and my wife's seen yours.
So
Your wife's.
So the Polaroid thing, that was cool that the girls did that, and like Brittany, she's been getting like into like you know, with her Monopoly friends she got with, getting like with the girls and all that. So like Brittany was always known as a what they call it, a pillow princess, where they just lay there,
Yeah.
right? And like every now and then Brittany would get a little freaky and do little things different and all that. But she got with these girls, and they were like, "Why don't you read smut books?" I have
been reading
no
it.
idea what that is, but I recommend.
Porn scripts.
I mean,
think.
it's just reading a story that has like sexual detail in it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it has changed my life. I don't read them books for the better because it's made her want to do a little bit more. You know what I mean? It made her actually, she'll like read a book and be like, "Hey, are you busy right now?" I know when she got done reading the book. You know, like it's honestly, I've never met any of her Monopoly friends, but I still thank them. Like, thank you for giving my wife these books because I don't know, Brittany's so innocent and all that, and now she just loves it, and I love it for her.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if you. My wife was a pillow princess, and she used to be proud of it. You know?
Oh no, my wife's my personal slut, dude.
Yeah,
She's gonna kill me if that makes it
I
out.
mean, well, I mean, my Brittany, I don't, in a nice term, I don't want to say that, but she's getting there.
And I mean, honestly,
Especially been with somebody for a while, I feel you got to mix things up, right?
But you know, misogynist. There we go. That's what we're fucking.
Yeah, misogynist. Yeah.
You know, women are supposed to please their man.
Yeah,
You know?
There's this documentary on Netflix called Manosphere, and I didn't even know the term manosphere was. But
never
now
even
that
heard
I've
it
seen the
before.
documentary, I hear all the time like this guy's part of the manosphere and all that. So long story short, it's these influencers that I'm sure you have seen on the internet, but these guys got like millions of followers, and what it is, right, is that like they are the head of everything. She needs to be cleaning my dishes. She needs to be serving my drink and all that. And like, I get the whole like wife needs to, you know, bow down to the husband and all that. Submit. That's the word I'm looking for. But like,
That's a whole nother.
but that's not what they're doing. It even was talking about them on there how like their wife would pack condoms for them for their trip because he's allowed to have sex whoever he wants, but she's not allowed to be touching anybody else.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's respectful. Like, I mean, like, dude, I would not, to me personally, I would not feel good hooking up with another chick and coming home to
coming
a
home
wife.
laying in
Like,
the
I
same bed as
mean,
my
like,
wife. Absolutely
I
not.
guess maybe they're not lying about it. Like, they apparently talked to him about it. But like, I don't know, man.
That's messy. I mean, we've had friends that have
Oh, yes, we have.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
tried to open things up, and
And it caused
it's
some problems,
very
doesn't it?
detrimental
Right?
to their household. You know.
I mean, like, I don't know how some people can just be like, we need to try something different. Let's add a third person in bed with us.
That's not the first thing coming to my mind.
The best part, right? I don't know if you know this story, but you know who I'm talking about. And so the relationship between what they were doing got a little bit too comfortable for the male. And he was found, I don't know if you know this story, because only Brittany told me, and that's because the friend told her, but she caught Jesse. Oh, she caught him. She caught him. She caught him cheating on her with another guy. I mean, another girl. My bad. With another girl. The whole guy thing comes up. So she wanted payback.
I did hear that.
Dude, so this is what she said. She said, all right, I want payback. And she goes, I want to have sex with another girl by myself.
And asked
and he's just
someone
like,
else in our friend group.
yeah, and he's just like, okay, it's fine. I'm like, That's not the same.
Not at
Why
all.
wouldn't she just be like, I'm gonna go bang this dude with this huge horse cock?
Right, BBC.
You know what I mean?
You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. BBC. So I thought that was kind of wild that she wanted payback in a form of hooking up with another chick. First off, it probably turned them on even more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, you want to cheat on me with another girl? Go ahead.
Go
you
ahead,
know?
go ahead.
Dude,
I'm
payback.
I'm buying ring cameras. You know?
I'll accept that payback.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, oh man. And I just started.
Probably
And
shouldn't
then
post any of that part.
yeah. I gotta get better at the editing, and I will. That'll be a good one to edit. But at your bachelor weekend, we went to Deep Creek.
Somewhere
Mine was Poconos.
Yours was Poconos.
Yes,
Mine was Deep
yours was
Creek,
Deep
yeah.
Creek. And when we went to Deep Creek, man, so funny, Charles. You had no idea where Deep Creek was.
No, I thought I typed Deep Creek on
You were
Airbnb
thinking, like,
and it
beach
came
or
up.
something? Yeah.
Well, it came up Virginia.
And you're like, yo,
So like, and
you
I
weren't
looked
even
at the map.
same
There's a
state.
Deep Creek, Virginia, by Chop Tank. I'm like, oh, I kind of know where that's at. It's by Chop Tank.
Yeah.
And
no.
you're like, I'm glad I didn't book the Airbnb down there. We drove 3 hours
You're
in the wrong
group chat and
direction.
you're like, yo, where's this Deep Creek, man? Are we really going to Virginia? And we were like, bro, you're not even in the same state.
Right. No, it's northwest, and I was southeast.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, what? How did we meet? Recovery? Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm not from here.
You saw me getting high in the rooms, and you're like, man, look at that guy. He's a fucking piece of shit.
No, I
Next
didn't
thing
say
you know,
that.
we're fucking.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I was the one that was like, hey, man, I think he's getting high. But I wasn't the one telling everybody. And that's when we barely knew you and all that. But, dude, I've been there years in recovery where I was picking up 60-day key tags, but like 5 minutes before the meeting, I'm like this. You know?
Oh, bro, 5 minutes before the day key tag.
And what do you always
I'm
say?
just tired from
I'm
work.
just tired from
Yeah,
work.
I just started this new
I'm
job.
just tired.
Bro, I was painting the insides of houses for $100 a day. Like, I wasn't tired from work.
But were you getting paid every day?
So that's the thing at the end. He wasn't paying me.
Oh, yeah.
So I got like a whole, I'll pay you on Friday. Since you're working consistently, I'll pay you Friday.
Yeah, I feel like.
And then he fired me.
I feel like
Which,
these-
I mean, I got high. I
Yeah,
was
you're
high
getting
on
high.
a job.
I feel like a lot of us addicts always find that one guy or that one person to work with that will pay you after every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then there's been times where I'm like, can you pay me before the work starts? And I'll meet you in an
I
hour.
wasn't with him long enough for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he only hired addicts, like as his
Well,
helper.
yeah.
He was
And
picking
that-
up people from the compound.
That's cool that people do that. I mean, that's kind of what got me set up here.
Yeah, it's cool if you're paying them honestly.
Yeah.
And doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But if you're
Well, you
exploiting
also,
them,
yeah, well, that's what they
then-
do. I know
Yeah.
it's kind of like cheaper labor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they know we'll do it for our rent money for a recovery house
Exactly.
or phone bill, whatever it is. And if you pay them every day, whatever, dude, I could pay a professional to do $300 a day, but I'll pay you $100, you know, but I'll
could
pay
imagine,
you today.
Could you
know?
imagine living off $500 a week?
Oh, dude, that was money back then.
Bro, that was bank in early recovery.
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean? Just had to pay $125 a week, you
Right.
know? And what, and man, dude, clothes, shoes.
That's what
can
everything
I-
went to, dude. I'm
Yeah.
still wearing shoes that I bought with 90 days clean.
Oh,
like,
man,
no, those was the Pumas.
Did you get to the point where you're buying so many shoes that you forgot you even bought shoes?
No.
We have a couple buddies like
Yeah,
that.
we do.
Yeah, that like they don't even.
they order them.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
order them.
They'll just show up and it's like Christmas morning because
Yeah.
they just get these boxes. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot about these.
Yeah, and like I'm not a shoe freak, so I don't follow any of these shoe pages.
Dude,
but
me
how
either.
public things are on Facebook, like I just talked to our buddy Justin the other day. We were at his house last weekend, and I asked him about his shoes, and he's like, "How do you know I'm getting so many shoes?" I'm like, "Bro, Facebook's a public platform. I don't follow these pages, but I see you in there saying,
Yeah, Justin
Yo,
commented
did anybody
on
else
this.
drop these shoes? You know, did these shoes
Right.
drop yet? Yo, look what I got today. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I
Right.
guess because I'm friends with you, I see your comments on there.
Yeah, it'll show up like
Mm-hmm.
recommend because it figures, you guys have interactions, so
Yeah.
that's what's in
But I'm
common.
also guilty of it too because like I'm a lot better now, and I always explain this. But like when you first met me, I was a big political rant on Facebook,
huge,
dude.
dude.
Right? So the funny thing is, right? Every now and then I would get screenshots from people that are in a group chat that they're like, you got your people that make fun of Republicans, you got your people that make fun of Democrats. My rants and my outrageous behavior has made it to these group chats, and I had no idea that my messages are getting circled around and make fun of me,
Yeah.
which is, I took it as a funny joke, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
you know,
you can't
whatever.
take it.
Because when I reread
But-
my shit, I'm like, yeah, well, I'm
But I mean, you were what? Republicans left, correct?
No, Republicans right.
Right.
Yeah.
Republicans
yeah,
are right.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, RR. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, Republican is right.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is the right way.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, if they do
Now,
what they say,
dude. Yeah, right. So
I'm so mad at
I mean,
Trump.
when you met me,
Yeah.
I was a lot more.
You just didn't know. I don't think.
Dude, I was so uninformed.
Yeah.
But I was a lot more left leaning.
Yeah.
Than I am today.
Wow.
Mike's definitely picked that
Yeah,
up.
the Mark bar probably went like that.
But and you were so far right. You were
No, I was so far Trump, dude. I was straight MAGA, dude.
He was, the poster boy for the right.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
I'm so mad at him.
We've both come so much more centered
Yeah.
on the both of them. Like, I don't know if I've turned you left or if I'm, because I've definitely gotten way more.
I wouldn't say we turned left. I think we're just more like
grown up and seeing how shit
realize how
actually
they're
works.
all corrupt and they're fucked and they're all trying to worrying about each other and making sure they got enough money. And more than half of them, 90% of them are literally bought out by
100%.
By big donors and big
super
corporations. Super PACs, exactly. I wasn't sure if you're going to know that term.
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
watch South Park.
And yes, dude, South Park, man. And
That's where I get all my political news
I
from.
grew up not allowed to watch South Park, Harry Potter, Power Rangers because of witchcraft. Or I think the evil lady in there was like. So anyway, so South Park, I grew up. I didn't grow up watching it.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch South
Yeah,
Park.
I was okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't disagree with that.
Children should not be watching that
whatsoever. But the episodes I have watched the last couple of years have been the political ones. Mm-hmm. They've done such a good job.
Oh,
they have done such a good job, dude. Like making fun of both sides. But yeah, man, like my boy Trump, man, dude.
I quit watching Saturday Night Live.
Oh, it got too political, right?
It's all political. It's so far left.
Yeah. Oh, definitely is so far left. At least try to make it both ways.
Right.
It's definitely way more left, and it's fine. Whatever. Don't get me wrong. They still got some funny stuff, but you're right, dude. It is so annoying.
When all they do, it sounds like fucking Fox News?
Yeah. CNN, Fox News, whatever one. They're both.
Yeah.
You got Fox News that's on the right. That is
Fox News is right. Yeah.
Yeah, is trying to steer people one way with an agenda. Then you got CNN that's doing the same thing but completely opposite.
Yeah, I don't even watch Fox
News
no more because it's all biased.
No, exactly. No mean. I don't even have Fox News on my You used to just pop up on my because I have YouTube TV. Mm-hmm. It used to pop up as my dude. I don't even see it anymore. That's how many times I don't even click it. Yeah.
I get my news information from TikTok and Facebook.
Yeah.
Now. That'll make I saw something which I have yet to research. It was something about Trump signing something.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what it was. I saw it before I came over here tonight, and I wanted to research it a little more to find out if he really did sign this thing or if it's just some propaganda.
You have to do that. You have to do that these days.
That's how I get all my news really.
Well, I think that's kind of what's cool with the podcasting thing, because that's going to be the new. It's already turned into, but the new interviewing thing because. I guess when you sit down with somebody, I think soon podcasting when it comes to is going to get a little bias. I think
it already is.
It already is. I get it, but when politicians want to start getting on podcast, I loved it because you were sitting out with somebody one on one. You know what I mean? They didn't have a script.
Usually somebody who opposed.
Exactly, which is cool because that's what I'm attracted to, right?
Right.
Because I want to know why you think that. I will admit that it's right or if it's wrong or what I've heard.
Have an actual critical conversation about it.
Yes. So and honestly, man, who I actually kind of who steered me in that direction was Charlie Kirk. Oh. Because his thing was change my mind. Mm-hmm.
I'm so upset that I didn't get the chance to experience him more before his passing.
I know,
murder.
Man.
Not even passing, it was straight murder.
We for years, man, we watched him, and it was just. I didn't realize. I knew he was younger than me, but he was 32 when he died.
That young?
Yo, he was 3 or 4 years younger than me, dude.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, man.
So he was same age as me.
Yeah, are you 32?
I'm 33.
Yeah, right around your age, man. So so that's kind of what made me feel like that, and then especially with how Trump. I don't think this is obviously it's not the same Trump. I think he is actually bought out.
Oh, he's something.
He's not the same.
No, because all the political promises.
Dude, no.
Unbelievable.
Now the whole
Like-
tax refund thing was nice this year, but that was like the only thing. And
I
like,
don't even.
have you getting your taxes yet?
No, so I dropped them off to get done
You get your
because I
numbers back?
procrastinated, waited until the last minute. No, I
Yeah.
haven't got my estimate back yet.
I wonder if you're gonna get something back because when you did on TurboTax, didn't you
I
like
owed 6, but that was just
1,000 or 100?
100.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, and that was just clicking the buttons.
yeah.
Like
but
that
did
wasn't
you,
even.
But you went through that one person that everybody goes through. right?
Yeah, Ike and Cookie.
And they usually, from the people I've never used them, they seem like they
They know
at
what
least
they're
get
doing.
a couple $100 more than what you get on TurboTax.
Yeah, apparently they know what they're doing. So
if you break even, count that as a win.
oh, absolutely.
Count
Dude,
that as a win,
because,
dude.
What, 2 years ago I owed $8,000.
Yeah, but weren't you like
That's because I
you were
earned
off the books on some things you did,
some of
right?
it. I was 1099. Yeah.
Because like I asked you earlier, like you were paid doing something at one rate when they had you going back
So
and forth
yeah, I was
between
1099.
mechanic.
So yeah, that's what I was starting to say. I make jokes about, oh, I finally feel like I work here now because I was never officially hired.
Okay. You weren't
They
like
need-
a Thomasville.
They needed
employee.
a car fixed one day, and you know Ty
Yeah.
details cars,
Yep.
has his own detailing business.
Yep.
He was up there.
He does a good job too.
Apparently, he does a great job.
Yeah.
Apparently, he goes back like way back with
Yeah.
like Alexis, which is Tom's daughter.
Yeah.
But Tom said, "Hey, I need the sensor replaced. You happen to know anybody?" This is the story that I got from Ty.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, let me call my man's."
Yeah.
Because I mean, even when I was in active addiction, like Ty'd pull up at the hotel, pick me up to come work on his car,
Yeah.
pay me, drop me back off at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, he always looked out for me. And he hit me like, hey, you need some work. This could turn into something. So I showed up, replaced that sensor. And on the way out, I was still getting high at this time.
Yeah.
On the way out, I'm like, hey, you guys need anything else done? Let me know.
Yeah.
Well, they called me. I kept, and it was piecework, you know. And then I finally actually got clean
Yeah.
and moved into the recovery house. And I was working pretty much every day. I had a small job every day. So I was making,
Yeah.
they were paying me piecework. So it was
Yeah,
pretty good money.
But weren't you like, depending on what your work was, on paper, and then some was under the
So
table?
that's what I'm getting to. So
Okay.
it was in September and it rained for a week straight.
Yeah.
And I went to my now supervisor and was like, look, I'm living in this recovery house. I got to pay rent.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, well, we can put you in the field. This guy, Melvin, is looking for a helper. And they put me in as a helper laying ceramic tile. I've never laid ceramic tile before in my life, but I can't wait to buy a house so I can redo the
I did
bathroom.
that with somebody when I first moved up here too. That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
And so they were paying me regular I think it's W-9. And
Is
you
that the
get a
one that-
W-2. You get a W-2. So they were paying me on the table.
That's on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
so, and then for the mechanic stuff, they were paying me 1040, which is non-tax. But you
No,
gotta pay
that's
tax
what it-
on
alright,
it. It's still
1099, right?
Yeah. You still get a form
Yeah.
at the end of the year that says, hey, you've made this much.
Yeah.
You got to give it to the IRS. And they're like, yeah, give us half of
That's
that.
why you had to owe,
I made
right?
17,000 and owed 8,000.
Dude, I mean, that makes about sense because we
Almost
get
50%.
Yeah, we get taxed like between 30 and 40%.
Yeah,
like
mine's right around
37%. Dude,
30%.
that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some weeks, I know with you too, that you pay more in taxes.
Then my wife brings home.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, same with me too. And like,
Well, yeah.
I mean, people would die for that money weekly and we pay into that taxes. Like,
Right.
that is crazy to me, dude.
Right.
Crazy to me.
70, but I mean, that's blue collar work.
It is.
Is you working?
And it's living in America, taxing the hell out of us.
Oh well, I'm just talking about being able to pay that kind of taxes.
Oh,
and
yeah,
still,
yeah. Did you end up
live
paying that, or did you do a payment plan type thing? Or did you not pay
I just
it?
didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't include that.
Yeah.
10. I filed the W-2.
No, me, there's I've
and
had in
broke
my
even.
life, and it's never
and
came back and haunt me. Yeah.
No, I just didn't.
Now,
even
if
let
you like, they found out you made like $100,000 off the table, I think that's
Oh,
when
they
they would
probably-
come after you.
yeah.
But man, that's nothing. You know what I mean? But they won't go after like somebody's got a bunch of money, you know, and like, oh, you owe 10 million. They're like, well, let me give you 5 million. You shut the book up. And they're like, all right, that's cool, you know.
Right,
but
yeah,
now
that's
us, man, we owe some money. Like, we're gonna garnish your wages, you know what I mean, and all that
Yeah.
shit. It's I don't know, man. It's got me all fired up, you know. And with the whole thing, did you see me post something on Facebook about the? So you see gas prices right now, right?
Ridiculous.
And I remember when they did this. So back in 2020, whenever Biden came in office, 2021 or whatever, those first couple months with the everything clearing up from COVID and all this expense bills they wanted to pass. Gas, do you remember? I don't know if you remember. Gas at one
way
point.
down, yeah.
No, up.
Oh.
Like I remember one time paying $5 a gallon.
Oh.
And
I was living in hotels, but I didn't have a car at that
that's
time.
true.
I wasn't worried about the
my first year
economy
here.
at
I
that
didn't
point.
really know you, I guess then. Yeah, but it was literally my first year here. Like I was like 3 months in here. Then I got that job where I'm at now, and I
So
go
that would have
past.
been what, 2021? You said?
I started here. So I moved down here in 2021. So like 2022 is when I got this job, and I always go past Wawa, and we were all like I had guys coming to work like, they're like, yo, dude, people get caught using the company's gas card, and I was like, bro, I know it's tough right now, dude. I only live like 8 minutes away, so what I mean.
Yeah.
Most of these guys I work with drive over an hour, and some of them are like, dude, gas was $5 a gallon. So anyway, what I get to is that back then they did a tax holiday on gas.
They tried to do that.
Yes.
Recently.
So we did that, right? And Maryland is like, it's in the top 5 for most tax per gallon in the country. It's like 40 some cents. So like if they do a tax holiday, I'm guessing it'd be over $1 they could take off. Anyway, they didn't pass it, right? The House delegates
You know what they did pass?
they're trying to get men's tampons
in the men's
yeah,
bathroom
dude.
at
You're
M&T
worried about
Bank
that.
Stadium,
You're worried
man.
about a 0.5% of the population when you could really help 100% of the population,
and
dude. It's all
I'm
politics.
sure those
Is there even tampons in women's bathrooms now? I don't think
not
so.
for free. I know back in the
I remember put like a quarter
back in the
there.
day, they had the you get the little colognes or the condoms.
Yeah, and I was trying to. There's this guy I work with who he is gay. He is so far left. You know what I mean? But him and I work together, and we do good. You know what I mean? We keep the politics to the side. I'll put on my podcast and I'll warn him. Like he knows that I am real in my realization stage, but I'm in a realization stage is different than switching parties, and I try to explain that to him. Because some people will be like, I'm mad at Trump. They're like, oh, dude, just be Democrat. I'm like, no, bro.
It doesn't work like that. Like
the reason we all love Trump so much is because we thought at the time he could not be bought out. That's what we thought. And we thought that like his first term was great and all that. So, we have these discussions all the time. And that's what brought me the whole Charlie Kirk thing. Like, but I'm so attracted to talking to him because he is completely opposite than what I am. And so I always ask him questions, and he'll say something that is like, bro, I'm not even looking up because I know how false that is. But all it is, you know what he's doing? He just reads a little headline or clickbait.
and doesn't do any research
But
for himself.
I mean, nobody wants to these days, and that's where
Yeah,
AI all comes in, because some people are getting so lazy. Brittany literally asked it what 50 plus 50 was. She's getting used to not using her brain, so she deleted the app for a while to try to because. So we did an experiment. Like she asked her AI roast her and I use it so little that like it couldn't even come up. It says I don't know you that much, or it says like I just know you're energetic.
See, mine said you take it was something about mirror selfies.
Yeah.
You retake it 3 times and then
you
still
don't
post
do
it
that,
with
do you?
no, not I don't post selfies whatsoever.
I'm like, what? You doing
It's like
that? But
you take a bunch of different mirror selfies and then still post it and say the lights were screwed up or something like what?
Yeah, and like we just talk and I'll tell him, I'm like, oh dude, that's interesting, or like, but he's gay, right? So like I ask him some off the wall questions.
Oh yeah.
So, but sometimes I ask the questions to try to help me. So this was like a couple of days ago, and we were just talking and Brittany and I were like in the middle of Brittany and I had a fight the other day, and we haven't had a fight like this in a while. Like I literally didn't talk to her for I don't know. Her and I barely said words for 24 hours. You know what I mean? I mean, we're all good now. And it was our first fight like that in a while, and I was talking to him about it. I was just trying to vent it out and all that stuff. Anyway, the whole sex thing started coming up, and I was like, hey man, so I know you're gay and all that, and obviously the hole you guys mess around with is the butthole. Can you give me some? Can you give me some like things that would make my wife want to do anal sex? And I was like, I thought that was a great question to ask somebody because
Right, he is
they're-
the butthole professional.
exactly. I mean, like the butt, and he's like, it's an interesting question. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I'm just trying to get my wife like a little bit more comfortable around the butthole area, and he's like, of course, he gave me some like pointers and all that. And then when he asked me like what her poop looks like I guess he was trying to find out like if she eats clean, because I guess I never really think about that.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
In the farthest thing from my mind.
But he had a good point about it because he's like, there are risks, right?
Oh,
Now, if it's somebody that's healthy, that keeps things solid, the anal penetration, most of the time you're pretty good. But if you're somebody that is pooping like, that is probably not a butthole you kind of want to like, because
Right.
there's a big higher risk for that.
You can get infections and everything from it.
So I take advantage of working with this gay guy, right? And I mean, he's just gay, like he's homosexual, like he has a boyfriend and all that. But
He is a gay man.
yeah,
is
yeah,
what you're getting at.
yes, yeah. He's a gay man, so I'm not like I really like the guy. I'm not bashing. I don't want people.
Oh
to
no,
think
we
I'm
got this.
bashing.
We got this
Yeah.
temp who's
Yeah.
been temping for the company
Yeah.
longer than I've been with the company.
Yeah.
He broke his finger, and we told him it's from fingering buttholes too viciously, and he
It's
loves
just jokes.
He
you know?
loves it, dude.
And he's only like a year or two older than me, so he grew up in the '90s, like using the term like calling somebody a faggot or that's gay. You know that like
Doesn't offend him.
No, because like when we say that's gay, like that could mean like that's stupid, that's ridiculous, you know. So he talks like that. So I feel really comfortable being like, so I even asked him to point like, when did you realize something was different from you, you know, or like what made you follow, you know. I just have I'm just
You
curious.
could really do me dirty editing this, just so you know.
Oh, I really
There's
could,
been a
right?
lot of-
Dude, that would be so much editing I'm not good at yet. Like trying to piece out like sentences out and
Well,
then
you
put it
could-
back together, right? Or
No, the African interviewer. Why are you gay?
oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's funny. Yeah.
Just that's yeah.
Yeah, but no, I was just so I got to the point where I was like, yo, bro, like I really want my girl to be comfortable with anal sex. Like you guys are king buttholes. What can I do to ease that? You know, and his answer really wasn't his answer, long story short, was kind of like, you know, try it out, massage it, like, you know, as you guys do sex and all that. But none of that, he was just like, you just gotta want it.
Yeah, she's got to want. Yeah, there is
Yeah, there's really, and that was his answer. I was like, I was really hoping I would like, you know, get
The
a better
secret
answer.
to it,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a secret to it, but no, you just gotta want it.
No, there's ways to make her, the act of it more comfortable,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah,
no
yeah,
way
yeah.
to make her
Yeah.
want you to do
No,
that.
he's a cool dude, and it's really cool that like,
Could probably find her some anal smut books.
yes,
Brainwash her.
that is such a good idea.
Yeah.
That is such a good idea. Holy cow. Fuck, that's such a good idea. Yeah.
Here, I got you a new book.
But I don't know, like, if, like, books, like, look at, like, I look at anal sex as, like, it's beautiful. You know, it's just a different hole. But, like, in terms, I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I'm just softening it up. Books, I mean, that makes it kind of more of, like, derogatory, I guess, once the butthole conversation
I mean,
gets brought
that's-
up. Can that be in a book? Well,
Anything can
I
be
guess
in
anything
books.
be in a book, but, like, that would probably, like, yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm sure there's anal sex.
There's
smut
got to be
books. There's
smut
gotta
books out
be.
there with the butthole
Yeah.
interactions, dude. There gotta be. But anyway, I like asking him them questions and all that. He's a really cool guy too, man. Yeah. I'm not afraid to ask questions like that.
No, dude, I love our little gay temp. I don't know his fucking name to save my life.
Yeah. But what have you gained since you got in recovery? I'll give you one. I know damn well you got a new set of teeth.
Oh hell yeah.
Bro, you're a whole different person now, man. And it's so cool, right? Because, like, you know, I always, like, make fun of people with, like, I don't really make fun of, but, like, the thing is, man, you can have anything mess up. You can even lose an eye and one eye be shut, but nothing changes a facial structure
Like fucking teeth,
like
dude.
teeth do.
Dude, so I've been with the same barber for most of my recovery.
Yeah.
And I remember in the beginning, he'd tell me I got to stick my tongue out. Not out of my mouth, but I'd have to hold my cheek out. Because there was no teeth there. So he'd be trying to,
it's stuff I don't think
to
about.
shave down.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, do this.
Yeah.
And I had to hold it out because he couldn't, it would just go in.
Yeah. I remember the day at least the day you got them pulled out. because I had a dentist appointment that same day too.
Mm-hmm.
I think our appointments were like.
I thought, because we both went to Aspen Dental.
Yeah,
But you
but-
went to the one here, I went to the one
Oh
in
yeah,
Glen
you were in a
Burnie.
different one. And I remember, like, I don't know, I'm sitting in my chair, like I'm in the middle of a cleaning, and you not only did you call, you
Oh, bro,
called
I was-
me, you were so out of it, dude.
That anesthesia.
But did they yank all their teeth out
They
in
yanked
one sitting?
everything out. They put me under.
Oh my gosh,
I was under
man.
anesthesia, so I was
You were probably
unconscious.
sore for days.
Oh, dude, absolutely. They gave me they wanted to give me perks, but I told them that I wasn't trying to take anything that strong. So they gave lorazepam? No, maybe lorazepam.
Is it kind of like a
It's a very mild narcotic, and I
like
took it at
tramadol
night.
or something like that?
Tramadol might have been that. Brittany would fuck.
Yeah,
Brittany
they
would
give
remember.
it to like dogs and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
but like, cause when I would lay down at night, oh my god, it just throbbed, and there was so much pressure.
I guess because
you know how like
the
when you're
water-
sick and you lay
yeah,
down and
yep,
you just get
yep.
so much pressure in your face. It was like
Yep.
that, but in my jaw and everything. So I took that at night, and I had to sleep sitting up.
Yeah, but what I seen in you and seen other people get teeth, man, it even changes y'all's different personality.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I
dude.
obviously haven't had to go through that, but like I can see what the low self-esteem.
Oh, dude, I couldn't hold eye contact with anybody.
I never really thought, I felt so bad with people but that's the thing, like when I don't know if it was because of the way I was raised or like I just focused so much on what the teeth does for the face. You can ask Brittany, if we were homeless and we had nothing else,
You were brushing your teeth.
always had a toothbrush in
we
my
talked
pocket.
about this, yeah.
Always did. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because I didn't like the taste in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like when you get sick, I get that nasty like copper taste
Mm-hmm.
in your mouth, and like I just know when I brush my teeth, I at least help for a couple hours to get the taste out. But no, for some reason, man, I wouldn't have no deodorant. I wouldn't have no food. I wouldn't nothing. But I always had a toothbrush, and I made sure I did too. You know, and. But anyway, my teeth are still fucked. Even though I got them, they're messed up. My teeth are messed up.
Yeah.
They're very sensitive. I do got cavities. I've got probably 4 teeth pulled in in a 2-year stretch.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, man, I guess rehabs get money out of it. Every time I go in rehab, they're always like, "Do you want us to take you to the dentist to get teeth pulled?" And I'm like, "Why do you guys always like offer that?" You know, I mean, I guess it's
They
kind
might
of
have a preferred dentist that's getting kickbacks. I mean, that's definitely a
there's got to be
possibility.
some tie in there because like. I don't
But I
know.
mean, also,
But I always said yes because I got out of rehab for a day.
right.
you know?
But also, dude, I mean, that was the biggest kickstart to my self-esteem, was getting some teeth in my mouth.
Oh, dude, I see a different glow.
Because,
in
dude,
there,
I
too.
had 2 front teeth. Well, when I got clean, I had 3 front teeth, and then 1 broke in half. So I had 2.5 front teeth, and the front 2, they're from smoking Newport 100 since I was fucking 12 years old. They were black in the middle.
Yeah.
And then we were at Bubba's. I was eating some bread.
Yeah.
And another one broke. So I had 1.5 front teeth.
I barely. It's been so long. I barely remember what
Dude,
it looked like.
I made the consultation the next fucking day.
When the memories come up on my phone and I send them to you, do you ever like? Are you like, fuck, I don't like that, or do you like seeing it just to see where you?
No,
came
dude, I
from?
hate it.
Do you?
And then I let myself get
It makes you look like a whole different person,
Oh,
man.
absolutely,
You know,
dude.
and but do you get to like when you do you sleep with them, man?
No. So, you know how when you sleep and you get that film on the top of your
Yeah.
mouth? It's even worse with these.
If you sleep with them, man.
If I sleep with them in.
And do you like keep them in like I always seen on cartoons and go like
Putting
they
them
put
in
in
the
a jar of
so
like water?
Brittany, with hers, the place that made them told her yes, put it in water overnight.
Too. I totally forgot. She
Mine,
did
they
too.
told me not to.
Yeah.
They said leave them out and then.
Did you guys go to the same dentist?
No, I went through Aspen.
Were hers
Dental.
teeth made different?
I get maybe they're different material. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that depends. So you don't have to like drop yours in like a jar of water.
Not overnight. So every couple days, I'll use the 3 to 5 minute cleansing tablet, and I'll put it in hot water and do the little.
Do you have to brush
thing.
them?
Oh, every day.
But do you brush
I
them
brush
in your
them
mouth,
with-
or do you?
no,
or do
no,
you
I brush them over the
Do
sink.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think that'd be so cool.
Before I put
I feel like you can get every color, like corner,
Everything,
like you know what I mean, like.
And I'm also getting all the glue out of the top,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
undersides of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was an adjustment for you too, trying to get used to them.
Oh yeah, dude. Because when I was healing, I couldn't glue them in because I had holes all in my gums.
Oh, and they were probably like
So that-
swollen too at
Oh,
first, weren't
yeah.
they? Oh yeah, you did struggle with that at first. They weren't fitting right,
Yeah.
and
Had
they
to
were
go back.
hurting, giving you sores, weren't they?
Yeah, down in the front of my lip
I
there.
do remember that now. Yeah, and oof, I know that's some serious work. Did your insurance pay for that?
No.
You pay.
So
take a loan out?
insurance paid for the removal.
Okay.
But
All of it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They paid for the removal, but
how much was the teeth though?
$12,000.
Did you get it through Care Credit too?
Predatory ass motherfuckers.
Dude, that's who I got.
Care Credit is predatory as hell.
What makes you say that?
They signed me, told me my payments would be $120 a month. Mm-hmm. Cool bet, I can afford that.
Yeah.
Got the first bill, it's almost $400.
Did they say like the first bill would be a lot, or has it been?
No,
like
it has been that much every month since.
Oh my! So they lied.
They lied. They false represented themselves, and then the interest rate on top of it is ridiculous. I'm gonna end up paying over $20,000.
So they're gonna be making almost $10,000 off.
Yeah, they're gonna be making almost 100% profit.
I mean, dude, so, you know, I just got this job, and my first, like, couple weeks, I was taking, I would take the bus / Ubers to my job, and then after a couple weeks, got a few paychecks, I was like, I'm gonna just get a new car and bite it. But I had nothing else. And this is how they get you. They know people walk in there, and they're like, you don't have to put anything down right now, you know? Dude, I still did it, obviously, because I needed a car. Dude, the interest is like, I didn't even know that was legal. Dude, it's like 20-some%. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I don't know if it's that high. Yeah, it is. But
yeah.
because I didn't go to like your Dodge.
You went to a buy here, pay here.
Yeah, exactly type thing. So they're
in-house financing.
Yeah, so they're in, like, you know, the car was probably worth, I don't know, $13,000, but I know damn well I'm probably gonna be paying like 30-some thousand for it. That's how much of interest it is.
Yeah.
And that's and they can do that stuff. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, yeah, they saw me coming a mile away. Because guy at my work, because since I got my teeth, I'm the go-to guy at work if anybody needs dental work done. And he went and he got teeth that look just as good as these for $3,000 fucking dollars.
That's it?
That's it.
Did he have good credit or something?
No.
Why?
No, his credit's worse than mine. And
Was it
because he talked to him. There's different packages. They signed me up for.
Well, I mean, you didn't know.
I got. These are Bentleys.
Yeah, you didn't.
Apparently, I don't fucking know.
I mean, you didn't know.
No, dude, I was desperate. I had 2 teeth in my fucking mouth.
I mean, that's how they. That's
they
the
could have
type
told
of
me they're
people
going
they
to
want.
take my firstborn child, and I'd have signed up for it. Man.
Yeah, that's what
desperate.
the people they want that don't know anything, you know, and they want to say you don't have to.
Dude, I had a hot 90 days clean. Like that.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I was like 4 or 5 months clean, and
Yeah.
I was getting this car. I was like, dude, no down payment. I can afford this.
Right.
At the time, I was living in a recovery house. You know, that's when rent was like $500 a month. Now I'm paying more than 3 times that. But I got a big home to myself with a family now. You know, but yeah, man, it's oh man, them interest, man, they make on there, dude. That's crazy money. And I'm one of probably hundreds of thousands of people that are getting it.
Right, dude.
Yeah,
That's why I mean, banks are so rich, dude.
Oh, they are, right?
If I had the money, I'd be a loan shark.
Have you ever had PNC Bank?
I did.
Dude, that was the worst bank in the world.
That was back in active addiction, and somehow I overdrafted my account.
Yeah,
when they wouldn't. Well, no, I don't remember exactly how I did, but yeah, I ran off with like $500 for them.
Yeah, so PNC, if you had direct deposit once a month, they would charge you to use direct deposit. It was like $12 a month. Thought that was corrupt. And if I overdraft, like I've had other banks before, they will give you like they'll give you like 3 days before they overcharge you. PNC, dude, you had like, it was less than 24 hours to pay it back, and they weren't joking about 24 hours.
Yeah.
One time I overdrafted 10 p.m. and I didn't have a car at the time. I ended up stealing a car. They didn't, like, I guess I can say I stole it, but my roommate, I took his keys.
Borrowed it without asking.
Yeah, without asking. And I drove to a PNC ATM to hold this overdraft fee. I ended up putting it in like 5 minutes after that 24-hour mark, charged me $40 in overdraft fee. Just by 5 minutes, dude. And so anyway, PNC, they, like, I've had banks where it's like, oh, they got used to my payroll. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Like 3 days,
I got
I'm gonna
M&T
pay
now.
back. Yeah.
I got M&T now.
Well, I mean, it's also different when you're clean, when you're not really, you know, making your account
Right.
like zero. I
Right,
feel like
but-
any bank would be good right now, but I
Well,
know
no,
PNC
because
is
Apple,
corrupt.
I pay for the Apple family plan, so every now and then they'll hit me with that $40 charge. It's never the same day every month.
Yeah, it's
like it's
random.
never, you know, it's
You
never
get them
on like the
random messages
14th.
too? Yeah.
And you know, it'll be Thursday night. All the money, you know,
Yeah.
my budget for the week is gone because when I get paid, I take a good amount, put it in
Save,
savings,
and this is what
and then this is
plan
my
on
budget for the week.
Yeah.
And you know, it'll hit me at like 10 a.m. on a Thursday, because there's only $10 in the account at this point,
Yeah.
and it'll go to negative 30.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
You know, it's the worst times. But like even if I were to, I can swipe the card the rest of the day and run that debt up. Run the negative down.
Yeah.
And they don't as long as now I have done it once where I accidentally put too much in savings and just completely fucked my budget up on the weekend, just like fucking we ball out, swiping on everything.
Yeah.
And it was I think I was negative like $180 or something. And it sat like that for 3 days. And then once the charge is cleared, like, because you know they sit in pending for like 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Once it started clearing, it pulled it right out of my savings. Boop, boop.
See, that's cool that
it
it
kept
did
me at a
that.
$0 available balance.
PNC wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
PNC
And
had
they
like
didn't charge me any fees or anything.
PNC. I remember I don't know why it did, but it had like a checking, a savings, and then there was like an extra savings. I forget what they called it, but I had 3 different accounts with 3 different money in it, and like when I would go negative, wasn't aware of it. Them motherfuckers, like what you were just saying, they couldn't have taken that money out of my savings and make up for it. Of course, they want that overdraft fee, dude.
Yeah, but like Brittany Banks with the same thing through M&T, and her card declines.
Why?
If she hits 0, it'll decline.
Oh, well, that's good then, right?
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, but
You don't want an overdraft fee.
they don't charge me fees.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
that's
saying
right.
mine automatically transfers.
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like about M&T is if it's after 10 o'clock at night, you can't transfer money around.
You can't? I never tried it. I'm never up that late.
During the bachelor party, at the bachelor party, we were out getting food, or we were out doing something late, and I didn't have enough in my checking to cover
it. Wouldn't let you
It wouldn't
transfer
let me
it?
transfer it.
I'm going to try that. If I'm off.
After 10 p.m. and before like 5 a.m. I think it was, or 4 a.m. It wouldn't let me.
Man, when that bank's closed, they're letting you know, yo, we're closed.
Yeah, like it's wild. Which I mean, these days I ain't got no business out that late.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So there's no point for me to be. If I'm out at 2 a.m. trying to transfer all my savings into my checking, we got bigger problems.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready to max that ATM machine out.
Dude, this was crazy. I lived by an ATM, out there in active addiction.
Yeah.
That card was in that ATM multiple times a day. Now, dude, I'm lucky if I go to the ATM like 5 times in a year now.
Dude, the only time I go to the ATM is deposit cash.
Yeah.
Because people pay
well,
me.
you can do that now.
I get cash
I
in
think
it.
that's so badass. You can deposit into ATMs
yeah.
now. I think that's kind of cool.
But like, I've had I just spent $50 on my haircut last week, and I had $200 cash for like a month.
Yeah, because you didn't use it. No, but nothing really takes cash either, too, right?
My barber.
Yeah.
I pay him cash, which he also takes Zelle too, but I don't know. I like cash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got this cash in my fucking pocket.
Yeah, the only time I really have cash is when we go to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I know I'm not going to use it. So anytime, like, from when I have that cash, I, like, give my bank account a break. I just try to use the cash as much as I can. And then, you know, but, dude, isn't that crazy how, like, we can just separate money now and, like, use it responsibly?
Yeah, dude, I mean, between me and Brittany, we got my checking, her checking, our individual savings, our joint savings, and Zoe's savings. We got 6 bank accounts.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought up Zoe, dude, because I know I said something about the whole wedding thing, but, like, so, oh, dude, please explain again. You have known Zoe pretty much longer than Brittany, or just as long, but you and Brittany weren't always together, right?
So, oh no.
You dated Zoe's...
Brittany's baby daddy was my best friend in middle school.
That's right.
He was one of my best friends in middle school. Like, his birthday slumber parties, I was at his house.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I was the butt of all the jokes, because I was, you know, the bullied little fat kid. But, did you ever go body back in the day?
I don't know what that is.
It's called going, you literally just, you're fighting, but it's all body shots.
Oh, like with friends?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I broke his thumb doing that.
Yeah. Zoe's dad.
Zoe's dad. Yeah. This is back in, it would have been Brooklyn Park Middle. But yeah. So the first time he met his now fiance, which is my ex, he introduced himself as Jim because I invited him to a party in my buddy's basement, and him and our buddy Kenny and I think one other person, Joey, showed up, and Ashley was trashed that night. And he came downstairs and introduced himself as Jim to fuck with her. And all night she was calling me. I wonder if she remembers that. But anyway, you know, so yeah, Brittany had Zoe with him.
Yeah.
And they lived 2 blocks from where I was living at.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
her dad owns a house 2 blocks from where I grew up
Yeah.
on the same street. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And it's how that, you know, like, to me, it's God.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can even call it the red string theory.
Mm-hmm.
When 2 people are attached, they're not going to meet in the right way until the timing's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. But, you know, Brittany, even when I moved to Curtis Bay, Brittany would come to our house parties down there.
Yeah.
And I remember, so I tell her this all the time. I didn't plan on loving you. I just wanted to fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Because we were standing outside of the house party one night and I'm smoking fucking Newport, talking about cars and Percocets.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this bitch got a fat ass.
Yeah.
And she likes cars. Like,
Yeah. Oh, dude, you were bricked.
I'm bricked, bro. And, yeah. But then years later down the road, we met back up because she still had perk habit at this point.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was selling perks, but my mom was like, hey, I need the money to get my prescription.
Yeah.
And then running off with the money.
Yeah.
So she started hitting Ashley up to find out if my mom was actually selling these perks.
Yeah.
Well, then Ashley's dad got wind that we were on drugs. So he's like, look, either, and she just got a job with him. He's like, look, either you come live with me, fucking get your shit together, get clean,
Yeah.
or you're fired, and I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
So she did the right thing and went and lived with her father. I'm still ripping and running. So anyway, Brittany couldn't hit Ashley up anymore because she didn't know if my mom actually had perks. So she started hitting me up. Me being the piece of shit I was, slid in them DMs, like, what's up? You ever need anything, let me know, da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, that's how me and Brittany got together.
But that's what's crazy is that you've known Zoe and you've pretty much seen her grow up.
Oh, dude,
and
yeah, I
you
saw
and-
her since before she could walk. Like,
Yeah, and you and Britt at this time didn't even plan on being together.
At all. Dude.
Yeah, so it's
Like,
actually kind of, I only heard about this story like last summer, and I was like, wait a second, Zoe, she was telling me, oh yeah, I've known Charles for like, since I was born. I'm like, you guys only been together for like, because you guys been together almost around the same time Brittany and I been together.
Been together a year longer than y'all.
You guys are a year
Yours
longer.
is December 2018 and we're December 2017.
17? Yeah. So and that it didn't make sense to me, and I was like, Zoe, you're what, 12 years old, 11?
She turns 12 like a week from now, yeah.
Oh, her birthday's
10th.
coming up.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, the April 10th.
April
Oh,
10th.
that's right.
Yeah, 410.
Brittany, 410.
And it's 41014. It's the same forwards and backwards.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And she lives in Maryland, 410.
Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool story how that, but with Zoe, right, I mean, I know she's not your daughter, like by blood, but I know...
For all intents and purposes, that girl's my daughter, dude.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say.
But,
I know
like,
you don't look at her as
No.
a stepdaughter or whatever. Like, and you guys are possibly going to get her full-time?
That's the plan as of right now. But I mean,
You ready for that?
I thought I was.
It's a little nerve-wracking as it gets
Oh,
closer.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah, she has been acting out in school, hanging out with the wrong kids.
Well,
But I mean, she's
know.
trying to find herself. Same
Yeah.
thing I was doing at 12 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
And
That's the scary part because, you know, I have Iris now. I mean, she's only, what, a year and a couple months old.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw my younger sister go through a stage. And I like all human beings go through a stage, but we're right now highlighting girls because as male, I'm worried about my daughter
Oh,
and what they're
absolutely.
going to run into. And I know you've gone through some loops with Zoe in the last like year or two, but
Oh, dude,
you're
I
right.
mean-
Is she just going through something, hanging out with the wrong crowd, trying to be cool or
which
all
is
that?
the same thing I did.
Yeah, but
The
the
only thing is
crazy,
I stuck with the wrong crowd, and
yeah.
you know, here in my 30s,
Yeah.
all that
Dude, because when
seems to have worked itself out. But
so my youngest sibling is my sister, and she around that age between 11 through until she was like 13 or 14. Like I just remember her not being my sweet little sister as she was, and I feel like that like right before that teenage stage happens, and we have some friends that have some kids around that age going through, and but then again though, like I said, it can happen to any kid as a boy or as a girl and all that, but as a father, like it's scary. Oh, it's
So, I
gotta
mean,
be, dude.
you know, I've always been like, I don't know, if Brittany's on her period, she needs tampons, I'll go in the store and buy the tampons. You know, it is what it is. And
Did you have to do that for Zoe yet?
not yet.
That's gonna
But-
come.
No, I let her
You
know.
haven't had to buy tampons for her? Like, hey, can you go to the store for me yet? Oh.
Now, I'll talk about Valentine, or because this year for Valentine's, I didn't take Brittany out. I took Zoe out
I know, now.
on her first date. Oh my God, it was a shit show.
Oh, I remember you telling me, didn't the food take like 2 hours?
It took like 2 hours, and then by the time it got there,
She got sick.
She got sick, and we left. And on the way home, I spent over $100 in CVS, dude. I got chocolate, stuffed animals, heating pads.
Didn't you dress up too?
Yeah, dude. We were all dressed up. She had this like
you had a button-down shirt on.
No, dude, I had a suit. I wore a full-on suit. We went to roast Chris. I wanted this to be like top tier. This is her first date. I'm setting the bar so high that I can barely reach it. So none of these little boys
and you made reservations, right?
Reservations. Dude, it didn't take us long to get the table. Just something happened in the back with the kitchen.
Something happened.
And yeah.
What time did you go?
It's like 7 o'clock. So it was like peak hours. I think our appointment was like, our reservation was like 7:15, and we were at the table by like 7:45.
Oh, Valentine's Day was like on a Saturday this year too, wasn't it? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah.
But all the other tables in our little area with our waiter was getting their food. Just our ticket got something happened with their computer system in the back.
Do you remember what you did Valentine's Day 2 years ago?
No. Can't say I do.
Well, I'll just let you know you didn't spend it with Zoe.
Oh, you're right now. Okay, damn, that was 2 years. Yeah, this one was the one before that.
Yep. You met me at the hospital, brought me my phone charger, took my shoes off for me because I was hurting.
I trimmed your beard so they
That's
can
what it
stitch
was.
your face
You
up.
trim my beard up, you clean it off so the doctor can come in and stitch me back up and all that.
Dude, and you took pictures while I was doing it. And I posted on Facebook something about helping the mentally challenged for get ready for their Valentine's Day dates. And people from my work started caring, heart reacting. Like they thought that I was actually out volunteering, my time to help.
If Brittany heard you say that and knew people were, she'd be, well, he ain't wrong, you know, because she thinks I'm a nut job, you know. But man, Zoe and Kitten, like, and dude, you got it's cute for me, you know. I mean, I guess. I
mean, you got some of the best years ahead of you, dude. Zoe.
I know
but when she was that young, like, wait till she gets around 3, like, she's gonna be painting your nails and shit, dude. Cherish those fucking memories, dude.
Because like, I mean, don't you do some of that with her now? Like, do like the face masking, or paint nails and stuff like that.
So she wanted to see what this most recent thing of me having nail polish on. No, absolutely, dude. It's my daughter painting my nails, dude. I'll let her if she wanted to test out a full face of makeup on me, I'd let her. Like lipstick, eyeliner, all that. I don't care. But no, she wanted to see what this color nail polish looked like. So I'm like, paint it on my nail real quick. Here, this is what it looks like. But no, dude, like back when she was like 3 and 4, like, dude, it got to the point where she wouldn't even let Brittany, like me and Brittany weren't together at this point. I'm just some guy.
That's what I mean. That's crazy. You knew her that, and you didn't even know you and Brittany would ever be anything in the future.
I mean, I was trying.
Were you trying?
I was actively trying.
Damn, bro. Okay.
No, so this is like Zoe's already been alive for 3 years. Brittany's relationship's rocky.
Yeah, right. So Zoe would be around 3 years when you and Brittany officially started talking, right? Okay.
Yeah, so this is like the summertime, you know, Zoe's painting my nails. But it got to the point where if we were going out to go, you know, do whatever, Zoe wouldn't let Brittany put her shoes on. She wanted me to do it.
Yeah.
Like, that little girl's been attached to me from jump.
That's cute.
You know, but...
I mean, not only that, man, like, I mean... You know, you've been in my life for, what's it been, like 4 years
4 years now, yeah.
Dude, my son's always your man.
Yeah, I love Lenny. He's a son I'll never have.
Yeah, yeah, man, he loves
And it's
you,
awesome
man.
being the uncle because I get to be a strong influence, but I can also be a bad influence. But it's fun bad things.
Oh,
like,
yeah. No, Willow actually had Lennon all day today. She was going up to see her sister in Cecil County, and she came over here to, I guess, stop by and say hi to Brittany, and Willow's getting ready to leave, and Lennon's like, hey, go in the car with Willow or whatever. And Willow said, yeah. So Willow had Lennon all day.
Oh, shit.
He was good. He didn't have any accidents or anything like that. He's this potty training thing, he's almost 100%.
He's good.
Yeah, like, I mean,
awesome.
it's, dude, and now once...
I remember when we just went hiking, he let you know he had to... Well, he saw Zoe going to the bathroom. Did he actually go to the bathroom when you took him around the back?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He did? That's awesome.
So our back porch...
Oh, he loves peeing.
His favorite thing is to pee off that.
Yeah.
And once I showed him to pee outside, like, he'd rather do that.
Oh, dude,
I mean, it's so convenient,
dude,
right?
like being a man, you get to pee. Like,
Yeah.
if you go see beautiful places,
Yeah.
you get to take scenic
Yeah,
pisses.
I'm
Like,
not joking. There's some stories where I literally think about, like, I've been there and, like, I remember peeing on that rock.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I remember
Dude,
peeing.
when we went hiking, I went I went way up around the corner,
Yeah.
and I mean, I found out we weren't getting the kids out that way.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I went and took a scenic piss, you know.
No, my son loves you, and that's why when you were coming here, like I always wanted him to see you, and I saw how. I've had a couple people come over on Friday nights, and the ones that he knows, even my buddy Phil, he met him one time at Home Depot, and Lennon remembered that, which was crazy. Like he remembered that, but that's why I was like, especially you, I was like, dude, I can't have Lennon see you.
Too excited this late
he'd
at
be
night.
wanting to come down. And I'm not worried about him getting excited staying up. Is that like he would want him to come down?
He'd
and
be
see
upstairs
you.
banging at the door,
He'd
screaming.
be like, Uncle Chuck, I want Uncle Chuck. It's cute, dude. I love it. And the sad part is that about other friends. Like I got you and Caleb are my closest friends, right? And Caleb, I don't know if it's because he's young or whatever, he doesn't see the enjoyment that Lennon has when he sees him.
Right.
And it's also like, he doesn't like kids and all that.
Caleb's personality, too.
Yeah,
He's not
too. And I tried telling Caleb that. I'm like, yo, dude, he's not a 1-year-old wiping butt baby anymore.
Right.
I'm telling you, when me and Lennon go to the store, Home Depot, Walmart, one-on-one.
He's a little person now.
Dude, he's hilarious. Yeah. It's so cool to talk to him. And I tried telling Caleb, like, my son remembers you. He knows your name. I'm trying to get him to be like a little bit more involved. But first off, I'm already having a hard time trying to get Caleb just to hang out with me or anybody in general right now. The only time he calls me or wants to ask me something is like when he needs a ride to work or something.
When the Rams broke because I can't fix it for him right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, everybody goes through their, some people go through struggles in life and they don't want to interact. So, but anyway, I tried to tell him like, hey, dude, like Lennon, like I know he doesn't see you a lot, especially lately. And I'm like, dude, like my son loves you.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh, kids. But anyway, one day he'll wake up and see it.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah, he's young, man.
He can't even rent a car right now. Like,
that's right. You can't. You gotta be 25.
Can't even rent a car yet, dude.
That's right. That was my last like birthday hurrah, because after 25, like there's no age limit to anything.
No, it's.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah.
The next one's not till at the rate we're going 70, when you can retire.
That is
Final
another
retirement
thing,
age.
right? Because I don't know by facts what the average age is for people to die, but let's just say the retirement, what it is.
We're in the prime of our life right now.
Technically, yeah. But say you retire between 65 and 70, like by 80, most people are, if they're not dead, you can't do anything. So we're supposed to work all this time and then only have 10 years
by
of
the time I
retirement?
retire, I'm not going to be able to do anything anyway.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know, man. I love my blue collar work and I love what it's brought me to and all that, but like I am such a different man. And I'm telling you, I know how you are with Zoe and all that, but once you have her at your house like every day, 24/7, like she is on your pot. I'm telling you, your days coming home from work, I don't know, it might be a little different now that she's like got her own little personality at 12 years old and all that, or 11, whatever.
She's pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah, so when I come home, man, like, I wanted to work 50, 60 hours a week. I wanted to work on Saturdays.
But then you'd have no energy for
I have no energy for them,
life.
and like I look forward to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys do a lot with Zoe anyway. You see her you get her every weekend. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I come home now and I'm like, I selfishly hated being a dad the first year. Just that's why I say selfishly.
You know how many times I heard my life is over?
Yeah. Well, that was for selfish reasons, because I wanted to be like, oh, you want to go to the beach? Let me pack my stuff up and go.
Right.
Oh, I have a softball game. I have nothing to worry about. My plans are cleared. I'm gonna go. But a lot of sacrifices I had to take.
In the beginning, you were still really good about that. Still getting out of the house and doing shit.
Yeah. I was, but I don't know. Now it's like, I don't know, man. Just having that guidance is so big in the beginning of the kids' lives, and you know, I kind of went through that like that growing up. Like my mom and dad never divorced. I mean, they're obviously you've met them. They're phenomenal. They're like the best their
They're
marriage has
great.
ever
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
But from up until
Looking now, I
you
wouldn't
would've
believe
never-
half the stories you've told me.
Oh,
dude.
absolutely. I hardly believe it, and I lived through it. But from like, there was like a 17-year period where like my dad, like, he was there physically, but he just wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was like a zombie, or he was using, or in jail, or something like that. But like I kind of like, I don't know, man. I just know being in part of my son's and my daughter's life. Like, I look forward
Those
to
are the
coming
most
home
crucial
now.
years,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah, like if I'm not home by 4 o'clock, I'm kind of like, wow, I'll be lucky if I have an hour with them before I go to
bed.
sleep. And like, and that actually like affects me. You know, I look forward to them FaceTime calls in the morning
Dude,
when
for
they
the
wake
first
up.
time,
and
you
then-
actually want to be home.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's an amazing
Oh
feeling.
yeah, and I know sometimes I'm rushing to get home with the kids, and I'm like, wow, this is a bad day. You're in a bad mood. She's fighting with him. Like, dude, they actually fist fight.
Yeah.
Iris and Lennon.
Oh yeah, I know.
They actually fight. I'm sure you've
I've seen it.
dude. It's actually insane. But anyway, some days it's rough, but all that. But man, it's just crazy how I used to. I tell people this all the time. I love being a father. Like I love being a father. Yeah.
It's so draining, but it's so beneficial.
Oh, it's
like,
so draining, man. You know, my softball, dude. I am okay. I'm only playing softball once a week, every week, and then on tournaments.
Tournament team.
Once at most twice a month. So my softball is cut down to like 85% to what it was 2 years ago. I was playing like 4 or 5 nights a week. But but this whole softball thing, man, like your wife, man, she's always been my baller up until this year. I told her, I was like, because I always talked about going to a co-ed team. And I mean, obviously, your wife and I are best friends too.
Right.
And I always told her I'd take her with me and all that, but I'm not playing this year co-ed, and I'm not playing in any co-ed, and she'll be on our team for, you know, that little Hucklebuck tournament and all that.
The co-ed tournament, yeah.
Yeah, but I know it's so funny, right? Brittany and I be playing softball, and then we got you and Brittany watching the game, and sometimes I'm sure it's a headache. I hate softball, but there are those moments. I've seen it in you, and I've seen it in Brittany where like y'all actually get into it.
Yeah.
You know, it's exciting.
I mean, look at me, a Hucklebuck.
That was awesome. Oh, bro, you were in the group chat. You're the book guy.
Yeah,
like
dude.
you were the hype.
I'm ready to fight the umpire on some of these calls. Like,
dude,
I'm ready to get ejected from the game, and I ain't even got a jersey on.
But it's man, it's a softball, man. It's been a good life.
It's a love-hate relationship for me, though.
Yeah.
With softball.
Oh yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like I just want to chill and like, wow, we have to get up and play this, especially on Fridays on that team. I know it's brutal, dude. It hasn't been the same since we had a good team. Was it like 2 years ago? I guess
The first season.
Yeah, the first team. Oh yeah, first season was fun. Even the second season was fun. Last year was horrible.
But then we started getting bad people, and then the good people took the co-ed for Fun League too serious.
Yes.
And they
Oh
all
yeah.
left.
That is kind. Yeah. And then we got so many different personalities.
Yeah.
And then the team got too big, trying to like rotate everybody play
Right,
time
and then
all
everybody's like, yeah, I paid, but I don't get to play, so
that. But
a whole mess.
dude,
with
I
that.
cannot believe it. We have already been talking for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Nah, it's I'll post the whole thing on YouTube, and
Oh,
then,
so you post the whole thing?
oh yeah, my YouTube channel has everything
I didn't know that.
except Caleb's, because nobody can understand anything saying, because the F word is out every other word.
Oh, dude, he cusses so
The
much.
main thing, I go to work, right? I do blue collar work. People cuss, right? And like, it's actually kind of cool these days, right? Because like, I'm making my own little videos, but also as I'm editing these, my people at work, they're asking me, when am I posting another one? It's actually kind of cool. I get a couple of them every morning asking me, oh, that was a good one, that was funny, or they'll like make a joke, and I'm like, oh, you must have saw my video or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's man, what was I getting to with that? Editing. Oh yeah. So the whole YouTube, I'll post the whole thing, and then after I post it, I'll
You do like the teaser clips that you post on
what
social
you
media.
guys usually see. So, so as long as I have time tonight, I don't have my softball tournament got canceled tomorrow, so I'll be able to post a lot more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be posting some clips. If I don't get to any tonight, I'll definitely get some tomorrow. But yeah, man, you don't subscribe to my YouTube?
I didn't know.
Bro.
I didn't know it was on YouTube. I mean, I'm on the Facebook, the TikTok. I don't use Instagram, so I don't know if
Well,
you
the
use
thing
that.
is, like, I gotta do the YouTube because that is the one that, you know, Facebook and stuff like that is all for like just clicks and entertainment. YouTube, I guess, I don't know, is the real deal. You know, that one's so hard. It's so hard to like build up.
Dude,
YouTube's
been the longest running.
I know. There's a lot of competition out there,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm not really trying to, I'm not doing this to make money, you know what I mean? Because I don't play softball on Fridays anymore. And Brittany knows, right? There's times where she can't sit there and listen to things I want to talk about, you know? And then one day I brought this idea up. When I got my tax return, I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to something. And I've always, remember, I talked about last year, I was like, I want to do a podcast or something. Mainly, I just want to be able to have an hour a week or two to sit and just bullshit with people, whoever I want. And the main thing is, I'm trying to get people out that like I know nothing about. You know what I mean? Like there's this guy, I don't know how to ask him, but he's straight from Ukraine that I work with. And he's only been in America for like, he moved to America right before, like right as that Ukraine and Russian war was going on. So he's only been here for like 3 years. I'd love to have him on here. But like, I can understand him when I'm talking to him face to face, because obviously he's a Ukrainian accent. But yeah, I just want to learn. I just want to get to know people, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because there's only so much Brittany can hear of me. There's only so much I can always hear her and all that stuff. But nah, man, this is like my little gig to get out for like a week or for like a night out of the month, you know?
Right.
And I remember I mentioned to you all last year, and most of all them were just laughing or like, oh, you stupid, blah, blah, blah. But I remember those ones. I remember the ones that loved and didn't take it serious. And there's only a handful of y'all, like you wouldn't be on here if you were on that list. You know what I mean? And some of them, you got to answer that?
Nah, it's work.
I'm about to wrap it up anyway.
No, your work always. And I got the work phone, and they text on the personal phone still. They ain't getting answered.
Yeah, it probably takes time for me to use that number. But now, you know, man, the people that are making fun of me and they're like, I don't want any part of it. Now they're all like, hey, man, do you need any help with it? Hey, man, can I get on?
Yeah.
Hey, man, and all that. And I'm like, now that I'm actually doing it, you know what I mean? Like, now you want a piece of the pie, you know what I mean? I remember what some of y'all said, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think I probably gave you some shit.
No, but it wasn't.
It wasn't like.
You were giving shit, but not doubting.
Yeah.
There's a difference between doubting and then we're just boys, bro.
You know me. I give everybody shit over everything.
Yeah, it's different. So like Amanda now she's interested.
Oh yeah.
You know, but she was one of the worst bashers of it, and she's just like, that's stupid. That is so dumb. Why are you wasting your time? Those were things she was saying, and I'm just like, but I'm not trying to make money. If I do somehow, somebody sees something, they're like, yo, this guy's got something. That's just whatever. I'm doing this for a hobby, and I'm having fun with it.
Right.
Now she's like, hey, when can I get on? I'm like, yeah, I told her, I said, you're never getting on, because I have not forgot. I was just at her house this past weekend because we did a little Easter egg with the hunt with the kids and all that. But no, and plus it gives me a free pass. Brittany knows on Friday nights I get at least an hour or two to talk to anybody I want.
Plus, dude, it gets it all out from because, I mean, wife and kids. Only so much to talk about.
Exactly.
With them, you know, and then at work, most of it's work talk.
Yeah. And
you know?
And as I send you like you know, as the next couple days go by, I'll edit out or I'll make little short clips and I'll send it to you. When you see it, you're gonna be like.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
You're gonna be smiling. You're gonna be like, when can I come back? Every single person that has done it, they're already asking to come back.
They want to be back in line.
Because one, they got a taste of what it's like. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They got the nerve out of there. Because I try telling people, like, dude, it's not a lot of pressure, dude. The thing is, it's going to be weird because you have a...
I definitely want
It's a camera, you know, it's going to be... But I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm not trying to set you up. I'm not trying to do no clickbaiting. I just want to talk.
Dude, Caleb wanted me to rage bait you tonight.
He told me that this morning. I thought you actually had a plan to do that. It made me feel weird.
Nah,
He was like, you know, he's gonna rage bait you, right? I was like, man, he can if he wants, but he's gonna really regret it.
Yeah, right. Like, no, because I mean,
and I was like, honestly, I'm okay with it because it would just be starting another conversation.
Like, especially with Brittany, like that's one of my favorite things to do is to get under her skin. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do too, but I get more trouble with it than you guys.
Well, I do with mine too. Like.
No, it's no, man, and like I said, as I send you videos and as you watch it and all that, you're gonna be like, wow. Let me come back. Then you're probably gonna be like, can I talk to you about this on camera? Like you're gonna come up with ideas yourself.
Yeah.
So, as I get better, dude, you know, what I mean, like, and also what I want to say, throughout the days, weeks, or months, or years ahead of time, say I still have the motivation to do this, dude, put some notes down, like, hey, I would like to talk about this on camera or what you feel and all that, and I'll be more than happy to do it, man. As long as if you enjoyed your time or whatnot.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's only you and I just bullshit.
Dude, it got me out the house. And
got you out of the
Zoe's
house.
already on her bullshit.
You and I
she
don't get
walked
to
through the
hang out as
door.
you and I don't get as much, you know, chill time as much as we used to and all that stuff. So you got to come out.
Especially not away from kids and girls,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, and that's also what I was trying to get at. On Fridays, I know damn well for an hour or two, and Brittany respects it, that I have this space to myself.
Right.
You know, so.
Right, because you don't even get sacred toilet time no more.
No,
you know?
They all want to poop with me now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But did you have anything you want to bring up or anything? Talk?
Nah.
Let me see. I might have one more thing. Oh, yeah. Can you please tell the story about you walking up to that dead body when you were about to go cop? And you were on local news.
I was on a bike. I didn't walk up to it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing the bike. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking mountain bike. Nah, dude. I mean, you can search my name.
Yeah.
And then Brooklyn Body. Nah, it ended up being that girl. She was her and her boyfriend were, I guess, with a drug dealer, and he kind of held them hostage. They were from Crofton, and he shot her and pushed her out the car.
Oh, is that what happened?
She was buck ass naked.
But you were just like on your bike,
I was
right?
on my bike. We were staying at the house at Brittany's house in Brooklyn, and riding a mountain bike. Got like $20 in my pocket, ready to go cop a fat rock, and I'm cruising, and look to my left. There's a fence, and there's brush all grown up on the fence, and I'm like, it's a fucking body. Kept on going. I'm like, I called Bruno, called the cops, and of course I had to keep going. Yeah. I'm on a mission. So I called and notified him of the body.
But you were still getting your shit.
Dude, I'm still heading over. Like,
you didn't stay there to make sure they found you and all that. But did you end up coming back when they were there?
I came back the same way. And
That's
then,
right.
Yeah, so by then the cops were there. There were some looky-loos around. And so I stopped and I talked. I got rocks in my pocket now, but I stopped and I talked to the police because I'm a good citizen.
Yeah, but you got interviewed, right?
Yeah, and then the news showed up, and the news did a whole interview, and they took B-roll, bro, and I'm so overgrown, and like my hair.
I remember.
I had like 4 teeth in my mouth at this point.
There was a clip where like, I know it's all like staged on certain things, but like there's a clip where like they had the camera close to the ground,
and they're following the bike wheel.
Did they ask you to do that?
Yeah, they shot B-roll.
Hey, we're gonna put the camera here. Can you walk past it with your bike?
Yeah. Like they wanted to shoot B-roll for. Yeah.
And remember that time when Caleb and I were on like CBS News or whatever? I mean, like we weren't interviewed, but we were working on a job site, and you could see us working on the roof. We watched that whole process, and we watch how it's scripted.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they went through everything like, hey, you're going to walk over here, talking to the homeowner, this is what you're going to say. And I was just like, you don't realize, like, how they set things up and script things. Mm-hmm. You don't realize it until that was like...
And the interview was so much longer.
Like, they only showed probably, what, like one sentence or two that you said? You only
and
said
then the rest of it was B-roll,
And that's exact... They spent, like, 8 hours on that video, that interview with that guy.
For what? 5-minute news segment.
It wasn't even 5 minutes. News 6. And that's what I was like, dang, bro. You went through all that work just to do 5 minutes. I forgot to ask about that earlier, but I'm glad you did, because I think I still laugh about it now. I'm like, man, Charles just had me by a dead body, and just seeing.
And the craziest thing, I thought it was a kid because she was tiny and she was like, because she was pushed out of a moving car, so she was rolled. So I called the cops. But I couldn't save it. I was a kid.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
Well,
you were making sure.
I'm being an,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you
an
were
adult woman.
just like any other addict. You did the Good Samaritan thing, but
I did. I did what my
it wasn't
morals told me
stopping
to
your
do, but it
mission,
wasn't.
though.
No, it wasn't.
And that was so great about you guys living in this area. So when I'm in Cecil County, we're an hour away from either Philly or Baltimore, right? So the drugs in Cecil County are either $3 or $4. Like if it's $5 in the city, we're getting it for 20.
And plus, it's stepped on by that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Extra stepped on by that.
So
point.
y'all are like, wow, dude, I gotta wait for the traffic's bad. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to get to the city. I'm like, it takes me an hour when there's no traffic.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? So you guys,
Like, I get pissed when
and you guys
295
can
was
take
backed
little
up.
little these freaking buses and
Buses
light rails.
and light
stuff.
rails. Dude, during COVID, buses were free.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
know?
I was actually living down here in 2020 for a couple months with Brittany's mom after I got out of rehab. And we got to experiment with the buses being free and all that. So that was also crazy interesting. But I just was like, we had no car, no vehicle, but I could get everything a lot quicker still. Even I had to walk a mile to the bus stop, and I was still able to get my stuff faster than driving to the city and driving all the way back and all that. And you guys had it fortunate out here. You know what I mean, I guess. Or is it dangerous? Oh, I hit it's loose. There's like a loose connection in here. Yeah, see, man. It's my favorite light. It's literally what made me. You know what I mean? People talk about it like, oh, I love that little Pokemon light and all that.
Squirtle. Or not?
Yeah, it is Squirtle's Evolved and
No, it's not Blastoise. That's the third of them.
it's the middle one up.
Yeah.
Wartortle.
Yeah.
Wartortle, something like that. But anyway, that is all I got, man. I just want to say thank you for wanting to take the time to come out here. You know,
Thanks for having me out.
I wasn't trying to like delay anything. I obviously want to get my boys on here, but I have like a certain schedule. You know, male, female, I'm trying to build my audience. So glad you came out. Tonight I'm gonna try to at least get one out there, or at least one clip out there. But I have no softball tournament, so I'll be sending you a bunch of clips
Find the one
tomorrow.
where you're talking. So when did you realize you like men? And just you.
That's gonna take me time. If you talking about like edit, make it sound like you're gay.
Well, no, just that. Us, and it's you asking me, so when did you decide you like men?
That would be good, and just end the video.
Yeah, that's the snippet.
Or come on, man.
Like, dude, that'll get you so many views.
I want to take a picture real quick because I have to put a cover photo on my YouTube. So anyway, thank you, Charles.
Thanks for having me out, man. I enjoyed it.